Alongside John Lennon, Paul McCartney was the creative heartbeat behind most of the Beatles' timeless music, later achieving immense success both as a solo artist and with his band Wings. His songwriting legacy is unparalleled, his catalogue a treasure trove that would inspire envy in almost any musician. Across his illustrious career, McCartney has written or co-written 32 songs that reached #1 on the Billboard charts. In 1979, the Guinness Book of World Records formally acknowledged his towering contribution to music, naming him the most decorated composer and performer in history. Between 1962 and 1978 alone, he penned 43 tracks that each surpassed 1 million sales. Despite such monumental achievements, McCartney has never hesitated to celebrate the artistry of others. One song he has often singled out as a personal favorite is the Beach Boys' God Only Knows, composed by the late Brian Wilson. Speaking to BBC Radio 1 in 2007, McCartney described the track as one of the rare pieces of music that can move him to tears. To him, it's a simple love song elevated to brilliance, a testament to Wilson's genius. He recalled that during a rehearsal with Wilson, he was so overwhelmed by emotion that he couldn't hold back tears. Another song that holds a special place in McCartney's heart is Billy Joel's 1977 classic, Just the Way You Are. Written as a love letter to Joel's then-wife, the track resonated deeply with McCartney, who once admitted he wished he'd been the one to write it. In a 1994 interview, he said that while he rarely fantasizes about writing other people's songs, he has always admired Hoagy Carmichael and Mitchell Parish's Stardust, and confessed that Joel's breakout hit was another he would have loved to claim as his own. Just the Way You Are became Joel's first major hit in both the United States and the United Kingdom, reaching #3 and #19 respectively. It went on to win 2 Grammy Awards in 1979 and was hailed by critics as one of the most perfectly crafted songs in Joel's body of work. The admiration between McCartney and Joel runs both ways. Joel has often credited the Beatles, particularly their 1964 appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show, as the reason he pursued a career in music. Watching 4 working-class men from Liverpool take the world by storm convinced a young Billy Joel that someone like him could do the same. Reflecting on the Beatles' influence during a 2022 interview with 60 Minutes Australia, Joel explained that what set them apart was their authenticity. They wrote, arranged, and performed everything themselves. Nothing about them felt manufactured or Hollywood polished. To him, they embodied the attitude of the working class, unpretentious, confident, and completely original. Seeing them perform made him realize that greatness didn't require glamour. It required grit, talent, and sincerity. Over the years, the Beatles have remained a defining presence in Joel's performances. He frequently includes their songs in his live shows, most notably a rendition of All My Loving at Madison Square Garden, to mark the 60th anniversary of the band's historic Ed Sullivan Show debut. McCartney and Joel have also shared the stage together, most memorably at the final concert held at Shea Stadium in 2008. Before launching into Let It Be, McCartney reflected on returning to the venue where the Beatles had famously performed in 1965. He told the audience that being back at Shea for its farewell was a surreal and joyful full-circle moment, one that bridged past and present in the most fitting way possible.